All of that in the rear view, how did it change you as a man, as a doctor, as a public health official?
Yeah, so Christopher, he wrote a book about his own experiences, Christopher Mayer, and he calls it Free for Life. And that's actually what his goal. That's what his purpose is when he works with people, to help them get free for life. And that was the result. Does it mean that everything is perfect? No, it's not really so much that. And I still work with stuff. There's different new things, right? Not the same things. I have challenges now that are different, obviously, than what I had, before I worked with them, But they're also more evolved challenges, and they're more honest challenges, and they're less messy because there's less of my own past trauma in the room with me. There's less, hearing that I'm carrying around. There's less of my own, honestly, bullshit, right? That's how most of, many of us, all of us really function, carrying different amounts of this in terms of what we believe about ourselves and the world, and what we should, what we're entitled to, and how things should be, and all that stuff. So there's less of that stuff. So, so I still have challenges, but they're nothing like the challenges I had before. And, and that's for me, and, for almost, I think, everyone who works with him, who wants to actually get better, it's free. So, so for me, one of the things that was a constant part of my life was fear. I was fearful of everything. And, you look at me on the outside, you wouldn't know, but that's because I had really good self-control in terms of, blocking. And frankly, part of the way that happens is because I had a lot of disconnection. I wasn't connected to my, to my insides. So it was easier to sort of block off, whatever it was that, and keep it from showing externally, right? Because I was less connected. And the fear that I was just a constant permeating part of my life is gone. A lot of other junk was gone too. It was like just kind of having almost like a clean plate or something.
Yeah, I feel like listening to you, this allowed you to start making decisions intellectually and not necessarily emotionally, driven by demons, by past trauma. If any of that can get removed in any large portion, not entirely, of course, we are human, it can be freeing. So the name of the book means more to me now. Transcend Fear. Transcend Fear. By the way, I do want people to know it's not out yet. It's available everywhere on August 23rd, but you can pre-order it right now on Amazon, which helps out The Good Doctor. The pre-orders help it come out ideally at number 1, which the New York Times will try to stop it from being. But together we could help overcome that if we pre-order it in great enough numbers. Transcend Fear, transcend the New York Times blocking system on conservatives, and transcend all of that nonsense. I love this. I love that you've done this. This is a gift to us all. Thank you for telling your story.
Megyn, let me just add something really briefly.
Yeah.
Is that okay? Okay. I actually want to say that if anything, it's actually, it lets me make decisions from who I am. And that's everything, right? So brain, heart, spirit. And if anything, I actually use my other stuff more now than I use this. I mean, this is
interesting.
Wonderful, and I use it, but the world happens, the world heart happens here, the world happens here in terms of, heart and gut and all that. So it's access to all of that and more to make decisions.
So more emotion, but less damage, less negative, influence, but still a lot of heart.
Lots of heart, because that's where we are. I mean, that's how babies come out. That's who we are. It's the other stuff we add on over the years.
Abby, get over here and walk on my hamstrings right now. She's ready. If you're like me, you're growing more and more concerned about the future. The market is all over the place, and inflation is at its highest level in 40 years. Interest rates are skyrocketing. Market experts not only predict a recession, well, some say we're already in one, but they're using scary terms like economic hurricane and unprecedented. Now, if you want to protect your future, call a precious metal dealer I trust, American Hartford Gold. They can show you how to protect your savings and retirement accounts by diversifying your portfolio with physical gold and silver. All it takes to get started is a short phone call, and they will have physical gold and silver delivered right to your door or inside your IRA or 401k. And they keep it simple. They are the highest rated firm in the country with an A+ rating from the Better Business Bureau and thousands of satisfied clients. And as an exclusive offer for my fans, if you call them right now, they will give you up to $1,500 of free silver and a free safe on qualifying orders. So don't wait. Call them now. Call 866-518-2955. 866-518-2955. Or you can text my name, Megyn, to 65532. Now that's spelled Megyn. My mom said it was like OBGYN. Megyn. Text Megyn to 65532. All right? That's calling 866-518-2955 or text Megyn to 65532. Hey, thanks so much for watching. If you like what you just saw, hit the subscribe button for more clips and full episodes.